Returning now to our coverage of flight cancellations across Europe caused by a volcano in Iceland.
Throughout the continent, flights have been cancelled, potentially causing delays in Australia.
For an update on that situation, Qantas spokesman David Epstein joins us now from Sydney Airport. David Epstein, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
What's the latest then on Australian flights and Qantas flights heading towards the UK and towards the continent?
OK, well look, at this stage we haven't cancelled flights for today, but we're holding flights in Singapore, Bangkok and Hong Kong, which were due to head on to London overnight. There's approximately 1,000 passengers affected in Singapore and one aircraft each in Hong Kong and Bangkok. We're doing our best to accommodate those passengers or provide them with meal vouchers and comfort packs while we just assess the situation. Obviously we have to wait on the UK authorities. At this stage our advice is it could be up to 12 hours before they make a final call, so it's very much a wait and see game. We will make a call later in the day as to precisely what we do with flights due to leave Australia now, and what we'd urge passengers to do is not to go to the airport but to keep in touch via Qantas.com, and wherever we've got passenger contact details we'll be trying to call, email or text passengers.
But as it comes closer towards passengers' departure times, and if they've not heard anything from Qantas and not received any more updates on the website, should they stick with their normal plans and head towards the airports?
Look, basically, if you've not heard a significant message for us later in the day and it's close to the flight, you would assume that the flight will be on, but we are going to try and make a call as early as possible because clearly we don't want people inconvenienced, but it's a very fluid situation in the UK. No flights by any airlines are operating out of the UK at the moment, and we haven't got any precise details as to when they will make a call that UK airspace is free. Our flights into Frankfurt are operating normally, and we got 2 flights out of the UK by bringing them forward overnight.
Yep.
And we also got a code-share flight out of Paris.
All right, so your flights in and out of Frankfurt, OK, so really what we're talking about this morning is just the London flight, is it?
This is very much confined to the UK airspace, yes. OK,
and there really is just those flights to London out of the various cities, no other airports there in the UK you fly into, correct?
No, that's correct.
It's just Heathrow.
And as far as code-share passengers go, obviously we will try and rebook as soon as we have access to what's going on with our code-share partners. But at this stage, they are in the same position as us.
All right, so the information you're giving us and the advice for passengers, this applies to any passenger in any city around Australia, yes?
That's correct. So any passenger intending to fly to London today, we would urge them not to go to the airport until they hear further advice, and they should check on Qantas.com preferably, and we will have a call-out procedure for all passengers we have details of.
Those people that are being held there in Singapore, Bangkok and Hong Kong, how long conceivably could they be there?
Well, at this stage they're delayed at least 12 hours each one of those flights. One of them I think is delayed 13 hours, and any flights going into the UK will be delayed until the UK authorities open the airspace, unfortunately. So
you could end up with a cluster of planes all gathered around those 3 ports there in Asia?
At this stage we've got 2 747 aircraft and 1 A380 aircraft in Singapore. We've got a 747 aircraft in Hong Kong and another 747 in Bangkok. All right, well look, good to talk to you this morning. Thanks so much for that update. Thank you very much.